Hello and welcome. My name is Summalea Day and I'm going to be your yoga teacher for today's practice where we are going to be doing a restorative flow. So a really slow practice today and I'd like you to bring yoga block, some pillows or bolster to your practice. Now if you don't have any props that you can bring to your mat, that's okay. You can do this practice without. It will just make the practice a little bit more comfortable and it will allow you to relax and just sort of melt away. Now, like I said before, this practice is really slow. I'm just going to guide you into a pose. I'm not going to talk too much, so if you're someone that likes to have some music in the background, make sure you pop some soft, gentle music on, maybe light a candle and have some comfy clothes on. As you can see, I'm wearing a jumper today because we aren't moving too much, so I'm not going to be warming up. So make sure you're nice and cozy before you begin today's practice. And then when you're ready to start, we're going to come to a reclined butterfly to begin. Now I've got my two pillows here just to pop myself up a little higher, and I love this in a reclined butterfly. So you're going to use your pillows as a second spine, and they're going to lay over the top of your pillows and just make sure your head is supported. So I want your neck, your head to be really comfortable here. And then you can bring the soles of your feet to touch, knees open wide. Now I'm going to use my block to prop my feet up a little higher just to get a slightly deeper stretch through my inner thighs. And as you arrive, just play around with your body. Maybe lift your hips and place them back down, wiggle through your shoulders, taking any movements that you need. And then find a comfortable position for your arms, whether that's out wide, opening into your shoulders, your chest, maybe overhead, or you might rest one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly here as you arrive to your mat and your practice today. And just softening your gaze, drawing your awareness inwards. This practice is all about softening, letting go, and soaking up all that goodness from being still. Begin to just drift away with your breath. And if you're finding that your mind is a little bit busy today, falling into your thoughts, your feelings, some stories are coming up, that's okay. Just be aware. And let's see if you can draw yourself just back to your breath. Really deep breath in and a long releasing breath out. And slowly begin to bring your hands back to your body. If you did extend your arms away, allow your hands to come down to your hips. Just keeping your body where it is, you're going to place your feet mat width apart. Lift up your hips, place them back down and allow your knees to fall inwards. Both hands rest on your belly. Take a deep breath in one more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Just allowing any remaining tension, any remaining tightness, just leave your body. I like to imagine my inhale brings in space, and my exhale just takes away that stagnant energy. Let's take a few more breaths here. Then really slowly, I want you to make your way to a seated position on your mat. This might mean rolling to one side and bringing yourself up, or just pushing yourself up with your hands, finding a comfortable cross-legged position, and your hands are going to come to the tops of your knees. Really draw up and lengthen through the crown of your head, and allow your right ear to fall to your right shoulder. Your chin rolls to your chest. Left ear finds your left shoulder. And just syncing your breath with your movement here. Move slowly, be really kind and gentle to yourself. And just bringing yourself to center. And you can have your eyes closed here, I do, or just a really soft gaze. And as you inhale, draw your shoulders down, lift through your chest, and just lift your chin up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, roll through your spine, tuck your chin to your chest. And your hands are sort of hanging on your knees, opening through the back of your body here. Inhale to your seated cow. Exhale to your seated cat. You don't have to move too deeply here, just moving with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Your next breath in brings you back to your seat, and you're just going to remove any pillows that you had or bolsters. Just pop them to one side, and also popping your block off your mat and slowly returning all the way down to your back. And as you arrive, lengthen your arms overhead, lengthen your legs, just taking a full body stretch. You might choose to roll through your ankles and your wrists. Breathing in here. And as you breathe out, hug your knees into your chest, cross your ankles over, and just give yourself a big squeeze. That will sway from side to side. We're going to be moving into a twist on the right hand side. And the first option is just to allow both knees to fall to the right, stacking on top of one another. And you can always play around with your hips, lifting them up just to adjust yourself. Now, if this twist is feeling a little easy, let's say, you can extend your bottom leg coming into a one-legged twist, and also using the props to maybe pop underneath your knee. So finding your twist here. And then find a comfortable position for your arms. Maybe they're out long or resting on your body. And the twist is a way where we can just unwind from our day, unwind from the week, the year that we've had so far. And if you just scan through your body with your breath, if you notice any areas that you're holding on to, really squeeze in, just let them go. Relax through your entire body. Close down your eyes and just come back into your breath. Taking 3 more deep breaths here. And on your next exhale, bringing yourself back to center really slowly. Hugging your knees into your chest again. Cross your ankles over in the opposite direction. So just coming to that different shape with a little sway from side to side. And now find your twist on your left hand side. So whether that's stacking both knees on top of one another, coming into a one-legged twist, or using your pillow. Just play around with lifting your hips and placing them back down. Your hands might rest on your body or extend long, finding some space through your chest and arms. Really leaning into the stretch and falling into the stillness here. And for these final few breaths, notice if you can soften through your shoulders, let them fall towards your mat. Can you let go of the front of your hips? Relax through your belly, your bottom. And on your next exhale, bringing yourself to center and just move really slowly. Bringing the soles of your feet mat width apart. A window wipe your knees from side to side. And for today's practice, we're going to be finishing in a supported bridge pose. This is one of my favorite poses. And there's a few variations you can come into. You can use your pillows and slide them underneath your lower back. So your pillow will sort of like your bottom will rest on your pillow. Now I want your hips to be lifted, so you'll need a few pillows here just to lift them up, but in a way that's nice and comfortable. Or if you have a block, this is really handy. You're going to slide it underneath your sacrum, so not your tailbone, not your lower back. It's sort of where your undie line sits. And then play around with where your feet are positioned. Maybe you walk them away. Maybe your knees fall in, or you can come back into your reclined butterfly shaped legs. But wherever you are, I want your bottom to be completely relaxed. So no tension in your bottom, your belly. I want you to imagine you're so light, like a feather. I've just lifted you up and placed you over your prop. And finding a comfortable position for your arms. Closing down your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And a clearing breath out. 5 more full breaths. Relax here, soften a little more. And if this feels really good, you can stay a little longer or slowly begin to lift your hips, sliding your pillows, your bolster, your block away, and just making your way onto your back, lengthening through your legs, your arms come by your side, and then bringing your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly. And here, just repeating to yourself mentally, I have a peaceful mind, a loving heart, a healthy body, and a joyful soul. And just allowing that mantra just to melt over your body. Maybe it brings a little sparkle to your skin, a smile to your face, and you can carry it through your day. And from here, rolling over to one side and bringing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And you might feel really sleepy and relaxed like I do. And let's just roll through our shoulders. And allowing your shoulders to fall away from your ears. Let's close down our eyes one last time, bringing our hands to heart center, and finishing with a deep breath in, the deepest breath you've taken today, and a long releasing breath out. A little bow here, thanking yourself for your practice and opening your eyes when you're ready. Maybe you take your hands and just bring them over your eyes, give yourself a little massage. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you feel as relaxed as I do. And if you liked these slower practices, make sure you leave a comment below so I know to film a few more. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you here next time. Bye guys.